Hello, I'm Film Hunter and this is Army of Thieves. Sebastian works as a bank teller in a small town in Germany. All the news in the world is filled with information about a sudden zombie epidemic. Because of this, almost every night Sebastian has nightmares about zombies. In his spare time, the man also produces YouTube videos about safecracking, which do not attract attention until one of them is commented on by an unknown person inviting Sebastian to take part in an underground safecracking competition. Sebastian wins the contest, where he is met by the jewel thief Gwendolyn, who left the very comment. Gwendolyn hires Sebastian to join a heist team consisting of herself, experienced hacker Corina, fugitive driver Rolf, and thug Brad Cage with the intention of breaking into 3 banks containing 3 safes created by the legendary Hans Wagner and now owned by billionaire Bly Tanaka. The safes are due to be decommissioned in less than a week, which means that there is very little time left to break in. Sebastian is familiar with Wagner's work and the craft of safecracking, but has no practical experience. He decides to join the team after Gwendolyn tells him that cracking these safes is difficult. Together, the team successfully completes their heist of the first safe in Paris, but escapes with a minimal amount of money from the amount there. For Gwendolyn values challenge and reputation far above monetary gain. During the celebration, Sebastian shows feelings for Gwendolyn, which makes Brad, who has been dating her since he was a teenager, jealous. The crew leaves for Prague, but they are pursued by Interpol agent Delacroix, who is obsessed with catching them after Brad shot him during a theft many years ago. Sebastian and Gwendolyn enter the bank, but they are soon identified by security, forcing Brad into the bank to distract them from the robbery. Sebastian breaks into the second safe, while Delacroix and his team arrive at the bank. Brad is shot in the shoulder by a guard and miraculously escapes the bank before Sebastian and Gwendolyn do. When the team retreats, Brad deliberately leaves Sebastian behind, forcing him to hide from the police himself. Angered by Brad's actions, the girls Gwendolyn and Corinne leave the team. Gwendolyn and Corina return to town and reunite with Sebastian, telling him that defeating Wagner is more important to them than money. They head for St. Moritz, where the last most secure safe is located, while Delacroix and his men arrive there as well. The kidnappers steal the safe while it is being handed over from the casino, thus preventing Brad and Rolf from stealing the safe themselves. Gwendolyn and Sebastian leave town in a truck. Corina is caught by Interpol, but manages to warn Gwendolyn and Sebastian about Brad and Rolf beforehand. Sebastian has to try to break into the safe in the back of the truck while they are pursued by their former partners and Interpol. The break-in succeeds and enriches the couple with a large cash haul, but Gwendolyn and Sebastian run into Rolf and the increasingly mentally unstable Brad as they retreat. Gwendolyn overpowers them and handcuffs them to a truck, shortly before escaping by boat. Sebastian and Gwendolyn confess their feelings for each other. However, they are caught by Delacroix, which leads to an armed confrontation between him and Gwendolyn. Out of love for Sebastian, Gwendolyn sacrifices herself to be arrested so that Sebastian can escape, but promises to find him as soon as she is free. Sebastian escapes by boat and decides that one day he will be reunited with Gwendolyn. Sometime later, Scott Ward and Maria Cruz arrive in California at a workshop run by Sebastian, who calls himself Ludwig in memory of Gwendolyn. They offer him the chance to break into Wagner's legendary missing safe, which Gwendolyn and Sebastian decide to break into together as soon as she is free. Ludwig accepts the job,